follow Steve King, right? It is great to be here to celebrate a visit by the next Vice President of the United States, who is going to be, along with the new President, Governor Romney. And we're going to win this election, folks, with your help out there. Let me just say and echo what Steve said. And I think you've probably seen some commercials, all this about my grandson, who was born in January, $50,000 in debt. It is wrong, it is immoral what we're doing to those next generations coming up here. We're going to limit their opportunities. Now, let me just say, Steve and I have seen firsthand the difference in presidencies. Whether you talk about the leadership of George W. Bush, when you talk about this president today, the imperial president who runs this government by executive order, by czars, who doesn't go along with what is impossible. We have got to have change in Washington, folks. This is too important for the future of this country. Just turned over during the Democrat convention, the national debt meter went over $16 trillion. This is the fourth year in a row with this president that we will have annual deficits of over $1 trillion each. It is not sustainable. We have got to get a handle on the spending in Washington. We've got to get a handle on the bureaucracy. And when you look at what's happening in our whole economy today, it is simply because we have a president who believes that government in Washington knows best, and that we, as citizens, have to be governed by Washington think. It is totally upside down. What we need as individuals with the opportunities, the freedoms to make this country grow, to prosper. We are not going to have that with a high-tax, high-regulation government. Right. We've got to understand that it is the power of the individual in this country that makes this country great, with our God-given rights in this country. And that's why this election is so critical. Like Steve said, it is such an honor to have our colleague, Paul Ryan, here today. The thing that Paul Ryan brings to us, with the youth, the enthusiasm, with the great knowledge that he has about how the budget in Washington works. But to Paul Ryan, that budget is not about numbers. It's about how it affects each and every one of you, your families, our families. He knows exactly that government that is going to smash down free enterprise with the spending going on. He understands how that relates to families, how it prohibits growth and opportunity for the future. That's why he is such a great pick for vice president. We have an opportunity, folks. Steve and I, every one of the candidates, are going to work day and night. But we can't do it without you. We work very hard to get the resources to run candidates, run good campaigns. But the fact of the matter is, our greatest resource is you. Because this is the most critical election in my lifetime, in Steve's lifetime, in your lifetime. We've got to do everything we can to get every vote out to make sure that we win, because our country, our very liberties, our very freedoms are at stake. Please join us. God bless.